Hey guys, welcome back. We're almost halfway done. Um, I'm counting down all the Led Zeppelin songs and ranking them from 82 to number one. We're in the 40s today, so 49 to 40. And again, I'm going through each one and telling you just a little bit about why I like it and throwing in some factoids or two. So let's get right into it. 49. Hey Hey, What Can I Do? This one was not on an album. It was the only non-album track that Led Zeppelin ever released. It was the B-side to Immigrant Song on the 45. If you don't know, if you're young and you don't know what a 45 single is, there's one on the wall here uh, right behind me. So a little record, and the A-side was the main song, and the B-side, if you flip it over, was an alternate song that they included on the record. So this was a B-side to Immigrant Song. So it was recorded during the Led Zeppelin 3 sessions. I'm not sure if this is picked up from an old blues song or not. The lyrics kind of sound like it. It doesn't sound like original Plant kind of lyrics that he'd make up. It's about a girl he's in love with, but it appears she turns out to be a prostitute. So he's time to move on from her. I like this song. It was performed live several times by Page Plant when they did their tour, but never by Led Zeppelin as a band. Moving on to 48, I have Down by the Seaside off of Physical Graffiti. I find the song really interesting. I love the vibey, underwatery guitar that Page has on this one. Lyrically, it seems to contrast the rat race of the city with the languid peacefulness of a seaside village, at least to me. It's very pleasant to listen to. I like it. So that's 48. 47 I have Since I've Been Loving You. So, this is hard to rate. I've heard it so much and it's played at almost every live show. Classic Zeppelin song, classic blues song. It's really good. The lyrics are real bluesy in the sense that they're heartbreaking. This guy, the story is this guy's working from 7 to 11 every night. People try to warn him that his woman's no good. He doesn't listen. He still loves her. And then we get this lyric here. Do you remember, Mama, when I knocked upon your door and you had the nerve to tell me you didn't want me no more? I opened my front door, hear my back door slam. It must have been one of them newfangled backdoor men. Ouch. So it's emotional, it's powerful, it's a good song. Hard to rate, but I have it at 47. 46 is Bron Rar Stomp. This is a fun acoustic number. Celebrates the relationship, the affection between man and dog. He talks about ain't no companion like a blue-eyed Merle, which is I think it's a type of coat on a dog. I like the ending on, if you listen to some of their live bootleg shows, right at the end, Plant shouts out Strider, which is the name of his dog at the time. So it's kind of fun. That's a good song. 45 is Good Times, Bad Times. This is the first song on the first album. Straight ahead, short, straight to the point, hard rock. Some classic Zeppelin tricks that you see in their later catalog, like pregnant pauses, leaving space, soloing, etc. They didn't play it live much early on, but it was the first song they played at their 2007 reunion concert. So I thought that was cool. 44 is Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You. This is a Joan Baez song that they covered and totally reworked. It doesn't even sound like the Joan Baez original. It's a great example of light and shade that Led Zeppelin would become known for after this. This is on their first album as well. It's amazing that they like this song, and I guess Plant and Page both had liked it at the same time, and that they had an idea what to do with this because it's just so different. If you listen to the original Joan Baez song, you look it up on YouTube, and it's just so folky and feminine and trippy. It's a good song by her too, but it's really cool and different how it turned out. So very interesting. 43, I have Four Sticks. So really cool groove to this song. Supposedly, the idea behind the title here is John Bonham played with 4 drumsticks instead of 2. I guess you can hear them. I don't know why I did that, but you can hear them kind of clicking around if you listen close enough. It's another kind of weird song with a hypnotic, odd time signatures. But it's one of those that really gets in your head, and then you kind of wish the groove would keep going and going. There's several of those coming up. Those are my favorite kind of Led Zeppelin songs, where it just, you just wish you could just keep listening and listening to it. It really fits with the vibe on the 4th album. I don't know why, but it's just kind of a certain vibe to me, that 4th album. It really all kind of fits as a cohesive unit. It's these kind of middle-age, medieval type of lyrics, even though you can't really hear them too well in the song. He talks about, let's see, when the owls cry in the night, ooh baby, when the pines begin to cry. That's an interesting lyric. Baby, baby, how do you feel if the river runs dry? Baby, how would you feel? Craze, baby, the rainbows end. Baby, it's just a den for those who hide their love in the depths of life and ruin dreams that we all knew so, babe. That's different. That's, again, it's kind of that middle-agey Lord of the Rings kind of vibe. I like it. 42, I have Heartbreaker. Again, straight ahead rocker, classic Led Zeppelin 2 song. Great riffs, great middle solo section. Hard not to like this song. They played it at a lot of their concerts. On the radio, it was always followed by Living Loving Maid at the end of the song. And the irony being that I think they played Heartbreaker at every Led Zeppelin tour, and Living Loving Maid was never played. And I'll talk more about that song coming up soon. So that's 42. 41, I have Hot Dog. This is a controversial song in the Zepp catalog. Many people absolutely hate it. They think it's a joke, and I really only partially understand why. I could guess why, but it does have an obvious country or honky-tonk vibe to it, so maybe people are turned off by that. Even though Zepp had made all kinds of different genres of songs up until that point. This is on the last album, and they had songs that were soft rock, acoustic rock, folk, heavy metal, boogie woogie, reggae, funk. So is this that much of a surprise? It grooves, it rocks, it's got a good solo in the middle. The lyrics are kind of tongue-in-cheek, I guess. Maybe they kind of poke fun at a it's a characterization of Americana, kind of hyperbolic. Maybe it's the title, Hot Dog. That's kind of ridiculous. It kind of sounds like it's making a parody. But I think it's only partially tongue-in-cheek from Plant, though. I think it's mainly done with reverence. I think he really likes and appreciates that part of America. And as evidence, I'd point out that he recently lived in Austin, Texas, for several years. So, I think it was more out of admiration and wonderment than anything. And I like the song. I have it at, I guess 41's right in the halfway point of the songs I'm ranking. So it's a really good song. And then the last one for today, number 40, I have Sick Again. Physical Graffiti song, gritty, dirty rocker. Plant's voice is kind of way in the background of the mix, and it's kind of gritty as well. A lot of songs that he sang on this album are. It's catchy. It's a good tune. And lyrically, he seems to be making fun at the young groupies and all the rented limousines and all the fawning they're doing over him. So it's kind of hard to identify with that one, but overall good song. So that's the 40s, and we're in the top half coming up next time. See you soon.